Hello everyone, welcome back to the Beginner's Guide to Jungling / Assassins. This is Assault. Now I want you to understand that Assault is a worst case scenario for most Assassins. I'm Ravan, which is fortunate because he does better in Assault than a lot of other Assassins. But the problem with Assassins in Assault specifically is the overall inability to go back and heal. Even in Arena, which already isn't the greatest scenario for Assassins, at least after you get your kill and you disengage from the fight, you have the ability to go back and heal up. You don't have that here in Assault, which makes it a lot more difficult to pop in and out of fights and expect to survive. That's the main issue here, besides the, of course, obvious issue that Arena mostly has, where you're always attacking from in front of the enemy, therefore they see you coming. But unlike an Arena where you have the occasional moment where you can surprise an enemy out of the jungle sides of the arena, you don't even have that in Assaults. You might go into the crescent in the center of the arena, but frankly that's so heavily warded a lot of the time that you're likely going to be seen anyways. So that isn't really going to be that much a surprise. In all honesty, there's very, very little likelihood that you're going to catch anybody off guard there. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit interesting here because we only have one source of magic damage, that being Chronos. I'm going to be going for an HP-focused animosity build with Ravan. Alright? Now, it's important to note that I'm going for this specifically because there is a distinct lack of HP. I'm going for Benevolence first, by the way, for the HP and MP5. Then we're going to go right into Stone of Gaia. Whether we keep Stone of Gaia for the entire game or if we get rid of it in the late game, that remains to be seen. But I always like to start with that because it does give you some excellent sustain. My next move, they have 3 physical. Alright, so I'll probably wind up as a designated Guardian. Horus will probably build hybrid. A lot of warrior mains do. I want to see... Okay, he's going for Gauntlet of Thebes. Alright. So that means I can focus on a selfish Guardian build, or a selfish tank build. I can go for Mystical Mail, for instance, and dish out some pretty significant magic damage that way, especially since Ravan has an excellent time sticking to people with his root, his slow, his ult, his flip kick, all giving him ways of either staying close to the enemy or getting closer to the enemy. So I think Mystical Mail is going to be an excellent choice for me here, and I'll probably start off with that. Then I'll probably get... Probably Talisman of Energy for the HP, the magic protections, the attack and move speed bonuses. The passive on this is absolutely fantastic. The MP5 is nice as well. Pardon me. Something I intend on using, obviously, for sustain. My main targets here, and this is another problem potentially with Assault that you're not necessarily going to see in other modes, is there is a distinct possibility that you're not going to see a lot of squishy targets good for assassinating. In this particular case, we have the average 2, that being Artemis and Discordia, but unlike in other modes where people generally are slightly more likely to pick damaging class because they want to grab all the glory. It's fairly human emotion there. In Assault, you have much less control over what you are, so there's actually a stronger possibility of the enemy being, say, way tankier than average, or having only one target that's actually squishy enough for your purposes. I thought there was a... That was a very unfortunate... Okay. We're just gonna move. We're gonna leave. He's ulting for some reason. Okay. Did not get Artemis, but that's fine. I'm not sure how nobody died in that mess. Oh, we've got the, we've got both the balls. That's good. I don't need them so much because, of course, I have Stone of Gaia. Gives me quite the huge advantage in terms of sustain. But it's definitely something the rest of the team needed. Alright. Okay. Where is he? How did he get out so quick? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. How the heck did she get that? Okay, at least we got some revenge there. That was close. Alright, now I have to wait for some minions to come up. Hold on. Phew! I think I dodged the Discordia attack. There we go. The kickflip wound up not being necessary. Alright, so far so good. We really came out of that one pretty well overall. Okay, he's got war flag, that's pretty cool. That's cool of him. I just wanted the healing off of that. It's coming up pretty soon. Yeah, we need to take that just in case. Alright, hello. Good luck killing me after you activate my the Stone of Gaia, Ganesh. I'll just, I guess, breeze through the Ganesh ult with very little problem. Hello, what are you doing here? Are you okay? We're just gonna kill you because you have no mana. That was really weird. And now you're doomed because you were foolish enough to come in with Horus for whatever reason. Get closer here. There we go. Excellent. Rooted. Perfect. She missed, but that's okay. That's go fine. Go for it. All right. The others are apparently not coming. All right. Yeah, the Tsukiyomi is going to die if he isn't careful. Alright, I'm kind of looking at... no, Nemesis is probably building... Yeah, she is building tank, I thought so. She's been surviving way too well. She must be very experienced with assassins to be building like that in Assault. Alright. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone in on him. And did I already get stunned or no? Yeah, I already got stunned. Okay. Okay. They're gonna try to invade this. Oop, I completely whiffed that. I walked right into that. Thank you for activating. Oh no, it was already activated. Never mind. Oh, they didn't take the tower either. There they go. Oh, they got me. It was a matter of time before they did get me. That's fine. Go for Talisman of Energy. Nope, that's not what I need. Hold on. That's not the first thing I need. I need Mystical Mail first. I actually might go for Shogun's Kusari for the cooldowns. That would really help my ults out. Get my kickflip up a little faster as well. That's probably the better idea. Alright. On my way.
Such potential wasted. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Let me see.
Triple kill.
We'll want Frostbound at some point. There we go.
Ultimate is ready. Ultimate is down.
Nice ult. Mystical Mail doing some work, I can see it. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a good play.
Critical damage sustained.
I'll be able to actually hit much harder once I get Animosity.
Slain.
So I'm not too concerned at this particular point in time.
Elimination.
That was a good kill. That was nice.
Exceptional.
Theoretically speaking, Thanatos should be able to sustain off of these people if they play their cards right.
If only they accepted
Nah,
us,
that's okay.
we could have saved them.
I'm on my way soon.
Retreat. On my way.
Take this jungle buff.
Yeah, they're gonna need that. They'll need this one back here too.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
Oh, they're going in on this? They want to fight? Alright.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure attacking was not the move.
They sacrificed their whole self for us. Remember them.
Holy cow. Where am I taking all this damage from anyways?
Such potential wasted. We can
Oh,
rebuild.
she's got
This is not the
Heartseeker. Alright. Fair enough.
end. Exceptional. Conflict breeds resolutions.
Okay, so they'll probably take this tower. I just need to survive till late game so I can get my build. I need Frostbound at this point. Starting to be unable to track down people. They should be able to defend the Phoenix though. Especially if they focus out Artemis. Wow.
One less opponent that can stop us.
There we go, thank you. She's really after me.
An enemy has been slain. One
There we
less
go.
opponent that can stop us. An
Oops,
ally
walked right into
has
that.
been slain.
But they took care of it, so that's fine.
Deletion. Where did they
Alright.
all go?
And here we are, back in business. I can tank this one, he can tank the next one. Excellent. Keep it going, keep it going. I want access to these delicious minions when they show up. I'm not ready for a fight yet.
Ultimate is ready. Enemy ultimate incoming.
Yep.
Be careful.
Oh, that's bad.
They sacrificed their whole self for us.
Okay.
Remember them.
That was close.
Eliminate.
He didn't make it. Die already, will you? Ah, he blocked my... I needed that for healing.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
You fought for our freedom.
All right.
And existence. You will remember. Exceptional.
I should be able to get Frostbound, which will really help me out in being able to lock down and eliminate targets, especially once I get Animosity. I'll probably grab Gladiator's Shield just like she did, because I do have decent protections. It'll help my abilities do some damage. It'll balance out my build. Fortunately, we'll all be back up in time to defend our Phoenix, so that's not really a concern. I'll finally be able to lock down people with good old Frostbound. So that'll be excellent. She's able to build almost pure defense because of our unfortunate team comp. Behold Frostbound, Ganesh.
One less opponent that can stop us. If only they accepted us, we could have saved them.
Shoot. Why are we going for a full retreat here?
They sacrificed their whole self for us. Remember them.
So late for that. Best we're going to be able to do is survive. At least for now. Not yet. Oh, you went in. Why?
Such
What was that?
potential wasted.
My goodness. It was entirely unnecessary. Interesting miss. Okay. Very nice.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay, they did get our Phoenix. There we go.
Marvelous. Extraordinary.
Now we just need...
Double kill.
Give me that. Did I get it or did she? There we go.
Elimination.
Guess it doesn't matter, does it? Not today, Zerg.
Exceptional.
Excellent.
Side.
Starting to come together. Get Glad Shield for some extra physical protections, and then that should be all I need. I actually don't need that ball, because I can just do this for everything I need. My MP5 is high enough where I don't really need anything else. Alright. Excellent. I doubt we finish here, honestly, though. Nice. Oh, we do finish here. Nice. Alright, so I didn't actually get to do the full build, but you'll notice that I did okay. Again, this wasn't really an ideal scenario. It especially didn't help that we had such an unfortunate team comp that the Nemesis was able to build decently tanky and still be able to inflict damage. I'm actually going to talk about this and show you what I mean, but you probably already figured it out in all honesty, but it's worth going over really quick. So the main problem with the early game here is that we were 4 physicals with 1 magic, so Nemesis here really took advantage, went into Breastplate of Valor, and eventually went into Glad Shield. But the Breastplate of Valor early game was a huge pain in the neck for probably a lot of us. I was probably not the only one having a problem with this. Thanatos is probably the only one that really didn't care because of Death Scythe. doing percentage of health damage, wasn't really going to care. The interesting choice into Tainted Amulet was quite fascinating, because I personally would have probably gone into the Breastplate for, again, the physical protections. But that was really the problem there. I went for more of a hybrid with less protections and more attack-type items, which is fine. It would have really worked out once I'd gotten to Animosity, but overall, at the very least, I did contribute more gold. I participated in one more kill. I have 19 assists and 2 kills, which totals 21 versus her 18 total with 6 plus 12. Overall, it did work out really well, but in Assault, you do have to be a bit more creative to actually get away with what you're doing. Playing a tank assassin is actually usually a better idea than not. Look at Nemesis' success. Look at my relative almost success. As well, notice Thanatos even had a hybrid in the Axe, and also the Hide of the Urchin and Pridwin. So, when you're playing an assassin in an Assault like this, you really do want a decent amount of protections. If you're an auto-attacking assassin, again, Animosity is on the board for you, which is an incredibly effective item to use in Assault, because you can build defensively and yet still be able to inflict damage late game. But just keep in mind that in the early to mid game, you will be relying very heavily on your flat ability damage to do your damage, and that's not going to be terribly consistent. You'll actually notice a lot of the time I kind of played a bit more like a support, or I guess I played a bit more like a warrior, which is what Ravan used to be. But either way, it does work out very well. I was able to scrounge up 2 kills despite not really building that much damage. And like I said, if I'd been able to get to Animosity, you would have seen some actually good damage coming out of Ravan. That's not terribly important. You can experiment on your own with various assassins with Animosity if you really want to. I do recommend you at least give it a try, but if you really want to give it a try in all seriousness, I would try it in Clash, because you're more likely to actually hit an endgame where you can hit a nice Animosity. So with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, or requests, please leave them down in the comment section below. And thank you all very much for joining me, and have a great 24 hours.